Hello, class. We're going to go over the few last remaining notes for the floor plan things we want to do, and those are the window tags, the door tags, and the section tags. We'll show you how to do all of those. So the window and door tags are like the ovals of door tag. We looked at that when we looked at the information when we drew it to get the right size for the windows and doors. And that's how you do it. You put a symbol like this, you put another sheet in the drawing, which we're not going to put. It's called the window and door schedule. We're not going to do that in this class because we'll do it in Revit. Where more and more people are doing it. But you put it in, it's that code back, so I'll show you how to do that. Pretty easy. And then the section tags, which shows, it says, oh, remember we did the sections, we had to say we were cutting the section. It's going to show you where you do it, so I'll show you how to do that as well here. So if I come in here, if you remember way back when we first did the plan, we actually downloaded this file, and you might have to go back several weeks to get to it, to this week, this blocks file, and we got the windows out of it. Well, we're going to need it again, not just for this, but in here is this door and window tags. We also have some stuff for bathrooms and kitchens, which we're going to get to in a few minutes here. So anyway, I'm going to do the windows and tags first. So I'm just going to go to my home button and go to copy. I'm just going to copy both of these in here for now. And so I copy, that's Control C copy, and I'm going to go to my file in here and go over to here and go to paste and paste these in over here, and I'll come in and I will move a window tag right over to here and just place it about in the center-ish location. It doesn't have to be perfect, just eyeball it like that. And that door is window 1. We have a few other doors like this, and so you just copy this tag up to over here. This one happens to be window 2, so you just double click on the 1 and change this to a 2, and so on and so forth. Go around, do all the doors. You do the same for the window numbers. Just I'm going to move the one that I copied in over to the first spot, which happens to be a 2. So I'll place that there, give yourself the right room, select it all, and go in and do a 2. Again, pretty simple. Just copy this tag over to the next window, which might be over here, and it's going to be window number 3, and so we'll set it to 3, and so on and so forth, and you go right around. And then to do the section tags, we won't pull from that block. That's actually in the same spot that we got our elevation tags from. So we're going to go to View, we're going to go to Tool Palette, and we're going to go up to this top one called Annotate, and you want to call out Imperial. So I'm going to click on this and pull this over, and we can see we have it done. Now, one of the things you'll note, I'm going to put it down here, but you note that it's actually in the wrong direction from the example we give you. The nice thing is it has some features, so when I click on it, we get some of these arrows and such things. So if I click on the arrow, it bounces the other way. And then it's got some numbers, and we want to call them out correctly. So this is going to be 1, and this is actually going to be A. We're going to type in A 3.2, and that's for that page we set up when we did sections, because this section is, we're going to be drawing a line here in a second this way. It's cutting this way looking at that. That's the section A 3.2. So we're just going to move this generally into a place where it's cut, which is just on the edge of this stair right through the door. And I'm going to just draw a little line, just a little. You can either draw all the way through your building, but usually in a construction document you just draw a little bit up like that, and then you're going to draw it. I'm going to draw the end tag, which we have to draw. So I'm going to draw up. I'm going to draw a guide. This is just a guideline to make sure I'm drawing it straight. I'm going to draw a straight line to about there. Then I'm going to draw a line up outside the building just a little bit, and I'm going to do a little flag-like shape. So I'm going to come across and then down. It doesn't have to be perfect, just sort of approximate the shape like that, and then erase this guideline. So that's sort of the opposite end. But we want to fill this in solid, just like this arrow is filled in solid. So actually I feel like this is a little wide, so I'm just going to stretch mine and make my flag a little skinnier here. And this flag direction wants to be the same way that the arrow is pointing, so in that direction. So to fill this in solid, that's actually a hatch. I'm going to hatch here. Let's take a second to load up here. And if you go to here, you can actually go all the way to the top, and the first one is called solid. So I'll just select solid, click on the inside and hit enter, and I filled that in. And I'll show you the other section marker as well. So I'm going to copy this section marker, and it's going to be basically just up inside the first wall out over here. And so in this case we have to rotate it around, so I have to hit this blue dot here, and I have to come down to where it says 90, and the number of this one of course is A3.1. It's actually the first section we have in our set, even though I'm doing the second tag. That doesn't matter. So I'll do the same thing. I'll just draw a little line across and down that way, and I have to draw the flag. I want the flag to be the exact same size, so I'm going to copy that over. So first I'm going to draw the guideline across to, again, just inside. Actually, yeah, I'll do it to just inside the building there. And then I'm going to come up here, pan over here. I'm going to copy this flag as is down to over this section of my drawing. I'm going to rotate it. I'm doing RO for the shortcut in this direction, and I'm going to move this whole thing to here. But actually I want it to be outside of the house, so actually I'm going to take it all the way, or outside the porch, so I'm going to take it all the way over to there and erase the guideline, and there's those two sections. Now I haven't yet finished putting all the door tags and all the window tags, so you don't need to see me do that. That's boring. Let me just pause the video here for a second. And so there you go with that. I don't even know if you see much changes, but that's everything that should match the PDF. Of course, we don't show it in the second floor plan. These things should be added to the second floor plan. Put the section cuts in the same port. There's going to be copying them up directly to Snap. Put in what you think the numbers are for the window tags. If they're a new window, then you might just make up a new number for the window and door tags. Or if it's the same door as on the first floor, it's going to be the same number as it will be above. So go ahead and finish the second floor plan, purposely not showing you to make you apply the skills you learned from the first floor to the second floor. So good luck with that. That's the first part of this assignment. The second part of the assignment is drawing the kitchen and the bathrooms, both in section and plan, and I'll follow up this video with that. Of course, well, I'll talk about that next. So anyway, we'll move on to the next video.